Good afternoon, True Chakra Tarot Talk fam. Today we're going to be doing a kind of just like an energy pickup for Allyson Watterson. Today is July 21st, 2020. And they did report early this morning that they had found the remains of Allyson Watterson. And she went missing on December 22nd of 2019. She has been missing for 6 months up until yesterday when they found her remains. But was last seen in the North Plains with her boyfriend at the time, Benjamin Garland, who is now serving time in jail for a separate charges, but he's serving time for 3 years since April 2020 on unrelated charges. So the case is still under investigation, and the property owner is the one that found her remains. He reported them. So she was found in the Northwest Rural Road, County Road, near the North Plain area that she went missing in, kind of off of, I can't remember what I want to say Goose Creek something, but I can't remember exactly the name of the road at the moment. But she, like I said, I kind of felt my reading she was still in that area. I'm going to use the pendulum here to just ask her here how she feels about it. Like I said, but I did feel when I kept asking her where she was, she just kept spinning it, almost like she didn't know where she was, or she was right there the whole time. So I'm going to ask her, now that her body's been found, what she wants us to know about that day, what she wants us to know about when they found her. I'm also going to use the cologne waters for that as well. Actually, before I start, so I'm going to lay it down on the board. I am going to use the Lisa Robertson mermaid deck for this as well, tarot deck, just because she was a child, and I don't think that she went out there with any really bad intentions. I think she just was kind of in the wrong place at the wrong time. So I kind of want to see if we can break anything that might be keeping us from getting any information about that situation. So I'm going to put down, I'm going to get a couple of Florida waters to try to break that energy. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start shuffling now. I'm going to again ask her what happened the day she got there, how she feels now that her remains have been found, and when she passed. And then we're going to ask her what she feels, now, like I said, since she's passed. So I'm going to kind of just start shuffling and then let the questions come out in the order that I think they fit best. So I want to thank you all for clicking on the video. We want to send well wishes, prayers, and healing energy to Allyson's family and to her as well. So like I said, and then also if y'all have not subscribed, and I would greatly appreciate it if y'all could, and hit the notification bell. That way, whenever I upload videos like this in the future, y'all will know right away, or y'all will also be notified if you hit the notification bell when I do readings like this in live time, because I do those as well. Like, I'll be reviewing some of the cases that I uploaded today during a live tonight. So if you're interested in being part of that, like I said, if y'all can go ahead and hit the subscribe bar and the notification bell, I'd greatly appreciate it. So like I said, we're going to go ahead and get started though, and again, ask Allyson Watterson's spirit guides to come in with my spirit guides, Benjamin's spirit guides since he was there, and anybody else who was involved, and find out how her remains got put where they were and how they were there that long without being noticed, and if there's anything else that she can tell us. So I'm going to call for Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, and then Archangel Samuel, because she was a child pretty much. I mean, she wasn't a child, but she, she was kind of young still. She wasn't very old. So I am going to call for him to come in, because when I do channel her energy, she still does feel very innocent. So, and we're going to bring Source in too, to help us give us a better idea of what was happening the day that she passed, how she feels now that they found her, and then what's going to happen in the future with it. If who's going to go down for it, if anybody at all, who was involved, how many people, things like that. So, again, we're going to ask for Allyson Watterson to come with her spirit guides in mind and just give us a clearer picture of what happened now that her remains have been found. So, it was right in the area where she had went missing, and I said on the pendulum she did keep spinning it and vibrating it in the same place, as she never left that place. She was still right there. So that's why I'm kind of trying to figure out what happened that they didn't see, because, the tower happens. This is the day she died. This is when she passed. The tower crumbled. So as I'm saying, so this is the day she passed. That's what I asked her to show me the day that she passed, how she felt when they found her, and how she feels in the future. So So she's going right out the gate with it. She's saying the day that she went missing was the day she was reported last being seen was the day that she passed. Whenever who saw her last. Like, whatever people saw her last, that was the last day she was alive. She gets a lot of cards, sweetie. Just give me like one or two. So we're going to ask her how she feels now that she's been found. Can you please tell us how you feel now that you've been found, Allyson? She feels the devil has been released, the devil energy. She feels like she is finally found. She is no longer stuck in this cage from whatever has been done to her. She has now been released. So that is how she feels. And I think that's also towards the person who did it, to be honest. I think she's kind of letting them know it's all going to come out and you're going to go down for it too. Because there's more than one person involved, at least another, but she is saying she feels betrayed by Benjamin greatly. Like, she was saying, I would have never left you there. And that's another thing I asked her, I asked her again for numbers, kind of like I do everybody else. She gave me the number 13, 5, 7, and 9, the letters W, G, D, and H. And then she says that she's relieved that she's been found, but she's still a bit anxious about everything that's, coming out and how it will go down. As far as like how everybody's gonna take it in. And then she says, out in the open, she's smiling because she was being found. She's glad she's been found. She says him, he knows. And she's talking about Benjamin. She said he left me on purpose and he's guilty. So that's what I'm saying. She's upset with him. Like I said, she's upset with him in the sense that she wouldn't have left him. She kept saying, I wouldn't have left him and he left me. So that makes her upset. So she wants to know, in the future, we want to know what's going to happen. Can you tell us in the future what's going to happen with it? There will be no victory as far as the Ace of Pentacles for Benjamin or anybody else that was involved. So there will be no brand new start to this earthly world like they thought they might have. Like, he thought he'd get out in these 3 years, and they're saying that's not going to happen. And not only will that not happen, somebody else probably won't get out with you. So we want to see what happened the day that she passed with the Tower. There was a 6 of Cups. So basically when she passed, again, this is the child energy in reverse. So, and they were young. I want to say that her and Benjamin probably knew each other from a years before. I think they knew each other from when they were a lot younger. I'm not sure though, but I think they did go to school together. So, I think I picked that up in my first reading about her too. So there's something about the childhood where I actually picked up the EVP that I posted the other day. I said there's going to be something about her childhood and his childhood, and it's going to come out. And then that's when that EVP came across, and it sounded like you're the best. But regardless, I'm saying with the Tower, this day that she passed, and the 6 of Cups, like I said, I do feel like there's something connecting to the childhood. Maybe whoever was with them helped, but like it was supposed to be a fun childhood like play day, like let's go on a hike, and who knows, maybe just do whatever it is that teenagers do. It just didn't turn out that way because it ended up putting her. Now she feels like she can rest from a little bit. She's finally been found, so she doesn't have to keep putting the energy in to releasing the devil. So like I said, the devil's already been released, so now she can rest a little bit. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius card. So let's go ahead and see how she feels about the future with the Ace of Pentacles. She's saying this person will have no happy home, so I don't think he's going to get it. It shows 4 wands, so it could be, he's supposed to be 3 years. It could be the years he's going to do, the people involved, how many, something like that. But I do feel the number 4 is significant for some reason there. But she is saying that whoever did this to her will not have a new beginning in the earthly realm, and they will never, ever have a happy home. Ever. I don't think they'll ever be able to leave prison to do so. Yeah, because it wasn't justified, what they did. So there will be no justice, like, for them. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to look at it like, well, I only did it because, like I said, they're going to try to make it sound like they were justified for doing what they did, and she's saying they weren't. It wasn't justified what they did to me. So it's going to be called out. Let's see why the 6 of, the 6 of Cups is here. She's saying the Queen of Cups. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. She is upright. So I don't know what her birth sign is. But again, it represents Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And it was emotion. So the day that she had passed, she was thinking it was kind of going to be this, lighthearted playing, going out to hang out with the other, the kids around the neighborhood. And she felt when she was going into it pretty much all right. She didn't feel like there was too much wrong. So we'll see how she feels with the Four of Swords now. It's too many, baby, just one. How do you feel with the Four of Swords now that you've been found? What would you like your family to know? She is saying that the King of Pentacles is going to step in, which usually represents earth signs. It's going to be Virgos, Taurus, Capricorns. And the Queen of Wands is going to step in, or the Queen of Swords is going to step in. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So basically a man and a woman are going to step in. The woman is going to be relentless, while the man is going to be like he's going to basically set the plan up and she's going to execute it. So she already has a man and a woman working on her side right now. So let's go ahead and clarify these cards by the Mermaid deck by Lisa Robertson for Allyson Watterson, and then get some clarifying cards from the Steampunk Tarot. I said I want to thank you all again for clicking on the video. I hope you all are enjoying it. And like I said, if y'all haven't hit that subscribe bar and the notification bell yet, I would greatly appreciate it if y'all did. Like I said, I will let y'all know whenever I upload videos like this in the future, and it will also let you know whenever I go live, where you can participate in readings like this in live time, or you can get mini readings for yourself. And then also in my about section is all the information for private readings if you want to do those, if you want to have one of those also, or interested in it to just see what it's like and what readings I offer. So we're going to go ahead and ask again for Allyson to come back in with her spirit guides with the Steampunk Tarot by Barbara Moore. And we're going to ask what was going on that day of her murder. The day that, what happened the day that you passed? How do you feel that you've been found? The day that she passed, she is showing the Six of Wands. So she is saying somebody felt victorious with her passing. So it was a murder, I think. And then how they're going to be in the future. So the Tower is here for the future, or for the day you passed. Why is the Tower here for the day you passed? Who had anything to do with that? Can you tell me anything about the Tower? So the King of Pentacles. So again, right now, they say the King of Pentacles is showing up reversed here. So I kind of feel like this is Benjamin or whoever she called in. Now the King of Pentacles is twice here, so I don't feel like it's the same person. And if it is, then he's being manipulative. So now that her remains have been found, this Queen of Swords might be stepping in to be off with his head for lying. Because he's not really the King of Pentacles upright, he's reversed. So we'll see whenever we get to the clarifying, but that could only be the only reason for them both to be there in reverse and upright. So let's see why the Six of Cups is here for that day. Whoa. And that was a whole lot. So 1 second. Alright, so the day that she, disappeared, it was reported that was when the death cycle started. So whenever she started to hang out with these individuals and it went wrong, it wasn't what they told her it was, and she trusted them from childhood, that's what started the death cycle. She trusted them too much. And then also with the Queen of Cups, there's a Page of Swords. So somebody came in very quickly, very aggressively. You see the two swords, and then they are trying to make a decision. So that's when Benjamin, I think Benjamin owed money. Some kind of drug money, some kind of drug, I don't know what it was, but it's like he put her in the middle of it. And that's what I think upset her the most again. So right now she feels the devil energy has been released because they have found her. Why? Okay. She is Four of Wands, so she feels like she is happy within the fact in the 5D realm that she has been found, and she wants to celebrate that spiritually in the 5D and 3D with her family, and saying that the Seven of Pentacles, she now is free. So this is actually independence and freedom. Again, this is more earth. So she's got a lot of earth on her chart. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But basically the devil energy has been released. She can now go home, and her remains can now go home to her family, and she now feels that she has her independence back within this earthly realm. So she can rest now. Why do you feel that you can rest now? Because of the Knight of Swords in reverse has been caught. He's already behind bars. So this is Benjamin. The Knight of Swords is somebody in their 20s or 30s, really immature. They just do things. They kind of play with your mind, and then they do things very rationally a lot of times. That's what I said. It's like he's already in jail, but there's more to come. So what is the King of Pentacles? Yeah, the King of Pentacles, it's like, I feel like it's him pretending like he didn't do it. Like I said, because here again is the sun. This is like representing child, like having a brand new child, brand new start, brand new life. But with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it is taking that opportunity, or not, it not being a good one, not what they presented. So that's kind of what I feel like he did. And so I feel like maybe this might be the lawyer or somebody that comes after. It doesn't have to be a woman, but it is law. And now you have the Queen of Swords again, so she showed up twice. So yeah, there's definitely going to be a woman that is going to be involved with him going down, and whoever else is involved in the legal system. Because, like, again, swords represent justice in the legal system. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I said they also represent the scales, and that's why like over here, justice has not been done. You know, she feels like it hadn't been done, but it will be. I do feel like I said, but it represents the scales. So that's Libra. So we're going to go ahead and clarify the Ace of Pentacles and why it's here. Because of the Five of Cups. So the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse because this person feels like the Five of Cups is, so they're feeling sorry for themselves. So he feels sorry for the fact that he's not feeling sorry for himself as much anymore because he has been in jail for a little bit. But he still feels like if maybe he could have done a little bit more to not get caught, you know, or he wants others to feel sorry for him and not being able to have this happy home. But again, he doesn't have the happy home with the Four of Wands because of the decision he made. He had the Two of Pentacles. He could have made a choice to help her, or, you know, leave her or not leave her, or betray her or not betray her. And he made a choice to betray her, and it was unjustified. She's saying that she doesn't like that. So she's very upset with him for that. And I said, so why is justice here in reverse? What is that going to happen? She is saying it's going to bring in, like with justice in reverse, there's going to be communication that comes in slow, but it's going to put somebody out in the cold, which I feel like is him, not her. Again, because she's been found, so this is the future. So again, what he did was unjustified. He's going to try to like manipulate what the communication coming in is, and how fast it comes in and what's it about. But it's still, in the end, he's going to be put out in the cold for his lies. Because you can't do that. So let's go ahead and then get a goddess oracle for her. It's going to be by Doreen Virtue. Goddess Guidance Oracle. We're going to pick out one card for her and see what she has to say about it. And again, I want to thank y'all for joining me for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Like I said, if y'all did, if y'all could hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. And also the subscribe and notification bell, I would greatly appreciate it if you'd hit that also. And I said I will let you know in the future when I do readings like this, or go in real live time, and you can participate. So for her, she had two cards come out. So Isis, past life. So she is saying the situation involves your past life memories. So this might have been something, because she was very young. So this might have been some type of karmic cycle that she got stuck in, and for some reason she wasn't able to break the cycle this time. And then basically you're saying Matt, which is fairness. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So there's the scales balancing out. So she is saying, yes, at the time, it feels like right now it's not fair and it's not just, but it will be. So that is her advice to her, not only the collective, but her family. So things will be taken care of the way they should be. So we're going to pull one of the cards to see what Benjamin and his friend's mind frame were, whoever helped him. If it wasn't a friend, it could have been a family member. But either way, somebody helped him. He didn't do all that on his own. So we're going to see what she has to say about that. Okay, so we pulled out two, because I only feel two energies, really. So Abraham, justice of pandemonium, justice, truth, and duty. So she is saying now Abraham has stepped forward to make sure that justice, truth, and duty is done. Again, you see the scales, so they are saying things will be balanced out. And then there's Dawn, the red shepherd, just reward, evaluation, and respite. So, they're saying to go ahead and, things will kind of balance out in the sense that I think after things are more evaluated and, you kind of make sure that you hold him responsible for what he's done, then things will go the way that they should go, is kind of how I feel when I look at that card, the energy from it. So let's go ahead and do the Osho Zen. This will be the last one, and then we'll go ahead and do the singing bowl, and then burn off the sage. And I want to thank you again for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. And I hope y'all enjoyed the reading. I hope it gave y'all a little bit of clarity. And again, we want to send prayers and well wishes to Allyson and her family and healing energy. So she's got 2 so far. All right, I'm going to let her give these out because there's quite a few. I'm going to put them in order the best that I can, how they fell out. I should give out quite a few. Okay, so in the very beginning, she is feeling that there was no integration. It is in reverse. She feels like instead of him coming forward and making things right, he made it difficult and he brought no peace, no harmony. He pretended that he was friendly. They were friends at some point, but he kind of turned his back on her and he pretended to be innocent, like he has done nothing wrong. But he's very, very guilty. Like I said, and he is guilty because he is experiencing the guilt, and she's experiencing it from the spiritual level. Again, it's a number 3. So it is an angel card. And then there is silence. So for a long time, it was nothing but silence. We didn't hear anything about it. And you can kind of see here's her face almost in the background waiting to be found. And she has. So now the dream has ended for him, because now that she's been found, he's going to have to answer as to why he didn't tell more, because he definitely knew more than what he told. So we're going to go ahead and do the singing bowl next. We're going to spray a little bit of the Palo Santos also, just to knock out any negative energy. Again, it is water. So we're going to do the singing bowl for all the positivity. And again, I want to thank y'all for joining me. Okay, and that's going to be the on bowl. So that's going to be to clear any negative energy and bring in all the positive energy. So now we're going to go ahead and light the sage, and the evil be gone for the situation. And we're going to do it in the abalone shell. It is known to send messages with the Native Americans, so that's what it's used for. It's very beautiful. It looks like a rainbow on the inside, and it burns sage pretty well. And I'm very new to using it. I just got it, so I will get the hang of it very, very soon. But again, I want to thank y'all for joining me for this reading. I hope it brought some clarity for y'all. I said, and if y'all haven't subscribed and you did enjoy the reading, I would greatly appreciate it. Again, if y'all hit the subscribe bar and the notification bell, it will let you know in the future when I go live. And it will also let you know when I do specials, like for mini readings, if you're interested in having one. And if you're interested in having a full reading, that is all in my About section. It has all the readings that I offer, the prices, and the payment links there as well with my email. So I want to thank y'all again. This is going to be the energy update for Allyson Watterson now that her remains have been found. So I want to thank you. My name is Megan, and thanks for joining me on the True Chakra Tarot Talk page. I will talk to y'all soon, and we will be doing a live tonight to cover these cases. So hopefully, like I said again, if y'all are interested in joining us, just hit that subscribe bar and the notification bell. Thanks.